Hello. How are you? I am live for, I think this is day 16 now. Today has been a very long day for sure, and I want to come and talk about the idea of presence. And the reason why I want to talk about presence is because that's what a lot of my weekends are. They are spent being very, very present. And that is because it is nice to spend time with my new family. And see, what happens is we get very caught up a lot of the time in these oh, I have to do this and oh, I have to do that. And it causes this inflexibility with other things that are going on when you want to do something like a 365 live day challenge, or do something, also be in your family environment. So I want to talk about presence because oftentimes we do not spend the present moment with the things around us, and we don't feel those emotions, we don't get in those vibrations, and we're often distracted, whether it's by social media or computers, TV, whatever. We're often distracted, playing even, or going outside and unless that's something that you enjoy, right? Being present in the game, if that is important to you, or whatever it might be, whether it's basketball, baseball, whatever, rowing even, right? I enjoy being present and rowing, and that's why I go and I do it. But it can also serve as a distraction from other things, right? But when you are present, it's like you're bringing your whole awareness to something and you're not being distracted by it. And I think it's really important that even if you do decide to commit to something like this, that you do have presence and you continue to have that awareness in your life. So I wanted to come and pop on today, talk about that awareness and really cultivating that abundance of awareness within the moment. Because when you have the present moment, I know it's super corny, but it really is a gift, right? I just think of all the time that I get to spend with Penelope when she's this small, because she's only this small once, and it's incredible. And even though it's 9:45 at night and I'm going live at 9:45 at night to talk about this, I think it's really important to bring awareness to this topic, because so often I've seen other people even say that they didn't spend enough time with their newborn baby when they were that small, and that it goes by in the blink of an eye. So it's really, to me, important to talk about, because we take it for granted. We take that time for granted, and we take that growth and that opportunity, that small window for granted, and we really shouldn't take it for granted. It's very important to be present in the moment, because whether it's a newborn baby or whether it's spending time with a bunch of your friends, it's very important to keep that presence and to keep that awareness, because it's only going to be like that once. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. For all you know, and please, universe, God, whoever you are, if you could hear me, don't let any of this happen. But you could, for all you know, you could walk out the door tomorrow and get hit by a bus. You never know what's going to happen. So taking the time to appreciate the moment, taking the time to feel that is very important, because you're only here once and you don't get that time back. Time is not refundable. Money is at least you can exchange it, you can get more, you can lose it, right? Money has all these different ways of coming to you or going from you, but time, it only goes one place. And Like, you can't go in reverse. You can't go in reverse with time. So it's really important to spend the time when you have it with the people that you love. So I wanted to come in and talk about that because it is 9:45 at night, and I know that it's late to be doing a live stream, but this is my commitment, and I also want to be flexible with my life and my lifestyle. So I think it's really important that that flexibility exists, but we understand that at the same time, there's a respect for the presence that we have with the moments in our life. Because as much as I would love to say, oh yeah, I'm going to go live every day, like every goddamn day at 3 p.m. Eastern, on a Saturday when I have time to sleep in and I have time to hold Penelope and we get to go places together, then I'm going to spend time with her because she's 5 weeks old and she'll never be 5 weeks old again. I don't respect anything but the game. Okay, you can respect the game. That's fine. I also respect the game. And that's my game. So I wanted to drop in and talk about the idea of presence today. And if you haven't read the book The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, I would definitely recommend that you read it. I think somebody asked me to do a series on books. I want to say it was on a different live. I can't remember. Hello. I want to say it was on a different live that somebody asked for a recommendation on all of the books that I've been reading. So I might actually do that in my content. And definitely going back to The Power of Now, that is definitely a great recommendation because it talks about the power of the present moment and how powerful you can really make that time, because it's like you don't know what's going to happen from here. Like, you can't predict it. You have no idea what's to come or what you're going to create or what opportunities are going to like flow your way. So if you haven't read that book, I definitely recommend it. I know a lot of people have been talking about his new book. I think it's called A New Earth, I want to say. And that is also what I've heard, is that it's a very good read as well. So if you are a reader, by all means, check out Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, because that one is all about the present moment, just kind of like how I was talking about before, like being present in the moment and having that presence in your life. I mean, even if you think about it, it's even in terms of like your videos, right? Like, I'm present in this live stream right now, and you can tell because I'm like talking to you, I'm using my body language, I'm literally like in it, right? Like, I'm expanding my personality, my presence. So even in terms of video, it applies. But if you're looking for more of like the philosophical and the gratitude and how all of those vibrations kind of play in with each other, that is a really great read. I highly recommend it. I'm going to check out A New Earth because, again, I think it probably is going to be a really good read and everybody keeps talking about it. So I would definitely recommend that. Tattoo, ? Yes, I have 11. I have one on my wrist. This is a compass without direction because this is to follow my intuition. I have the phrase, everything happens for a reason. I have an arrow here because when you shoot an arrow from a bow, the arrow has no choice but to keep moving forward. I have my life values here: knowledge, adventure, love, and meaning. I have, hello, Monica. How are you? Let me know down in the comments. I have a nice piece here. It's like I call it my family tattoo. I'm the hummingbird. And then, my mom and my brother are in here too, all of our spirit animals. And then I actually have more on my shoulder. I have them on my back. I have them on my hip. and I have 2 on my foot. This one is a mountain. It is from when I moved out to Colorado, and that was like my time of independence, and then it's like its own single mountain. And then on the side of my foot, this is so strange, I have crossed oars for rowing. And so I have one oar that has the Penn State, I don't want to call it an insignia because it's not really an insignia, but it has like the blue S on the inside. You probably are not going to be able to see it because it's this one on like the very side of my foot. It's got the blue S, so it's literally like the oar that we rode with when I was in college. And then the other one is blank. It's like open. I haven't filled the other oar in. The reason why I haven't filled the other oar in is because I was really like set on getting to the national team, and well, the year that I could have gone, it was a pandemic, so I really couldn't get in there. So this one, you could probably see it, is still blank. But yes, I have 11 tattoos. So yeah, now you know a little bit more. Now you know a little bit more about me. Cool. So definitely be sure to check out that book from Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. And again, this is day 15, I want to say, of 365. So, going strong. And if you haven't already, be sure to tune in for more. I am going to... The Power of Now changed my life. Yes. What is going on with my phone? We made it to 2 weeks. Yes. I am very excited about where this is going to continue to go. Because if we've done it 2 weeks, then it's going to be entirely possible to do a whole year. I feel like most people would definitely drop off by 2 weeks. So, what is this comment? I'm going to do this thing where I do this. Yep. Bye. Finally figured out who that other voice was. What other voice? Was there another voice? Is it Penelope? She's over here. There she is. Tommy just brought her in. She was in the other room while I was telling you guys about the power of now. It's almost a habit now. Yeah, it really is almost a habit. If I give it another 2 weeks, it will be a habit. I think it's like 21 days for a habit to develop, I want to say. So just about a month. And if we get to a month, then it's just going to be like a normal, regular thing. But yes, Miss P is over on the other side of the room. The light is better this way, so that's why I put the phone over here. And I also have this to lean on, so that I don't have to stand up straight, because that would require a lot of energy for me, especially because it hurts my incision. So, can we talk about manifestation shadow work? Sure. What is your favorite method of manifestation? Let me know down in the comments. If not today, next time. I'll definitely prepare more topics around manifestation shadow work. I'm not sure if you guys know about human design, but that is also a really awesome topic that I would love to do a live stream about. So if So if you'd like to talk about human design as well, if you know what human design is, then let me know, because I really am into human design. It's it's a very interesting, it's not necessarily about manifestation per se, but it's about like what your soul signed up to do here on earth. So it's like soul contract kind of stuff. But point about manifestation. What is your favorite method of manifestation? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to tell you about my method, my favorite method. And if it's yours too, then like, let's talk about it. So manifestation. I am a very big journaler, so I am like a really big believer in scripting. If you don't know what scripting is, I would definitely encourage you to like research it, to YouTube it, Google it. We can talk about it on my page. I can make content about it, but essentially what you're doing when you're scripting is you're making yourself believe the vision like that you are imagining for your life or for your reality. And so when you write about it, you basically trick your mind into believing your imagination, and then it comes into your reality, which is typically how a lot of manifestation works, right? Where you have this vision and you believe the vision, and what it starts to do is it starts to come into reality. And so a lot of this has to do with your reticular activating system. A lot of this has to do with a lot of other scientific things that we're actually learning are pretty coexistent. They kind of go hand in hand together. They converge on each other. But my favorite method for sure is scripting. I've been doing it for 5 years. For 5 years. I've been scripting for 5 years. And it's actually kind of funny because when I think about it, when I started journaling was also when I wanted to start this journey. So it's kind of funny how both of those things started at the same time, where like I started my social media and my video journey at the same time that I was journaling. It just kind of like, what I've noticed is it kind of like lags. There's like a lag period where like you have the vision, right? But then there's like a lag period before it comes into reality. And so like we're finally getting through the lag period. So, my favorite mode of manifestation is scripting. Let me know what your favorite is down below in the comments. A lot of other people have tried the 369 method. There's Grabavoy codes, which is actually what I went viral for the first time that I went viral on TikTok. So those are manifestation codes. There are, like visualizations that you can do. Subliminals help with rewiring your subconscious mind. My internet's spotty. I will hop back on in a bit. Okay. Well, Monica, I'm just asking what your favorite mode of manifestation is. 369 was created by Nikola Tesla. I think we'll go over that later tomorrow or later in the week, just because then it'll give me a little bit more time to prep on it. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to write your manifestations and say them to yourself 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times before you go to bed, if I remember correctly. So that is where that comes from, 369. And what else is there? I mean, I have one friend who is actually huge on TikTok for manifestation. If you have ever heard of her, or if you want to go check out her profile right now, I'm going to link her down below. I believe this is her handle. She is like huge for manifestation. If you check out Lindsay's profile, she talks about manifestation a lot. She does something a little bit different where she talks about self-discovery and how it involves like your inner child work, your shadow work, your human design, your past trauma, a couple of the things in there, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But go check out her page. She's great. I love Lindsay. She's literally like one of my best friends. I talk with Lindsay all the time, every day. Sorry. This Peanut, she's giving the little whimpers. You see her? Oh, there she is. Miss P. She was manifested too, right, Miss P? That's right. Where's your binky? We don't know. But she spit up, so we're going to have to find a spit up cloth. Anywho, the manifestation lives I'll definitely work on for... I use grateful journaling and vision boards. Vision boards I've used in the past. What I did was I created a vision board on Canva and I made it my phone background for a little while. But then I got Penelope. And now Penelope's my phone background. Give me those air bubbles, you. There we go. So now Penelope's my phone background. And it's not like she's distracting me that much from the other things that I want to manifest, but she kind of also is distracting me from the things that I want to manifest. I think what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like rewire my brain to be like, do these things for Penelope. And well, baby steps. Breathe. It's okay. She coughs a lot when she gets excited. That, or she'll like make those little like breathing in sounds. Here's your binky. You want this? Oh yeah, you do. She's making coos. It's the cutest little thing. But she like is not taking her binky. She does not want it right now. You want a coo? Do you want a coo? She's like, no way, Jose. So here, I'll even show you my manifestation journal really quick. This one, I name them. I name every single one of them. This one is called the golden age. My grandmother kind of laughed at me on this one because she thought that I'm too young to experience the golden age of my life, which I think is false. But what do I know? Beautiful eyes. Ooh, thank you. We made those eyes. I'll take that compliment. We cooked those eyes up. We gave her those genes. Right, Penelope Pod? All right. So I wanted to pop in because this is our habit. This is what we are doing every day. And 2 more weeks and we will become... It'll just be normal. Although it does feel pretty normal right now. So, thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow I'm going to prep something for manifestation. So, Monica, I hope to see you. I don't know if it's going to be early tomorrow or if it's going to be late. Typically on the weekends, it's later than it is during the week. Just because of the way that my life kind of runs. So, yes. Great. Look forward to it. Perfect. I'm going to message you to see where in the world that you are. Because I feel like you're not in the same time zone as me. I have my notifications on. Perfect. Sorry, that was really loud. That was a very loud clap. Perfect. If you have your notifications on, then you know that tomorrow when I go live and you get the notification, then we're going to be talking about, yeah, okay, California, you're all the way, okay, so it's like, what, 7 o'clock over by you? Girl, I wish. It's like it's pitch black outside right now. Okay. All right. So when you get the notification, just know that tomorrow we're going to be talking about manifestation. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you have missed any of the lives, definitely be sure to go check them out on YouTube. If you are doing this challenge yourself, I encourage you to keep going. It is worth it. I promise. And tomorrow we'll be talking about manifestation. There's other things that I usually say, but I can't remember because it's like 10 o'clock at night and I'm getting ready for bed. So until tomorrow, thank you for tuning. Words. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, bye.